been slain. An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
我夺飞碟，
Double kill. Nice.
收到。
剁椒鱼藤，少菜晚杯。
You have slain an enemy.
原来是
Double kill. Round. Killing spree.
原来
Double kill.
平稳落地，
Triple kill.
开干。
Your team has destroyed a turret. You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain.
吃饭喝汤，生活不忙。食材是自然的语言，风味是文。晚餐加宵夜是解决烦恼的最佳组合。征服味蕾。
欢迎来到王者荣耀。敌军还有5秒到达战场，请做好准备。全军出击！友谊第一。收到。
春困秋乏，不如躺在家里喝奶茶。
收到。
Step into the fire, feel the rage ignite.
晚餐加宵夜是解决烦恼的最佳组合。
Thunder, stand with might. Shadows fall, we stand tall.
请求集合。
Retreat, heed the call. Heartbeats
吃
pounding
饭
like
喝
a
汤，
drum.
生活不忙。
We are warriors, never numb. Fearless faces in the storm, blazing trails reborn.
技能还未冷却。
Your voices to the sky. In the flames we defy. We are legends come alive. In our hearts we survive. Underneath the broken sky, we'll find wings and learn to fly.
再高端的食材，
Darkness we will rise. Stars will light our fearless eyes. Chains are broken, dreams release.
鱼肉可
请求集合。
食略尽成。
大招还未冷却。
We find peace. Battle cries echo loud.
发起进攻，到标记点集合。
Raise your voices to the sky. In the flames we defy. We are legends come alive.
An ally has been slain.
集合，
先刃暴君，
状态不好。请求集合。 好了。
Enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill.
无法保鲜的食物可以打包到胃里。
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Steel wings cut through the dark. 未来はただ今さ。空を避け、空を避け。
深刻大道理，不如小胆力。
No more chains, no more lies.
发起进攻，
空を避け、空を避け。Break the sky, break
主宰暴君降临，防御塔护盾消失，发起进攻，收到。请求集合，收到。
Your turret has been destroyed.
Boundless dreams in my chest.
这么多屁股呢？
An enemy has been slain.
Break the sky, break the sky. Shatter down, let it
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
.发起进攻，
深刻大道理，
请求集合，收到。
あれれおかしいよね。
食材是自然的语言，风味是文明的历史。
Pushing forward, breaking
An enemy has been slain.
Let go.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
卓飞碟，
Double kill. Nice. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain. Killing spree. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Step through fire, feel the storm. Chase the sun, embrace the form.
三加宵夜是解决烦恼的最佳组合。
Rise beyond the stars ignite. 星を越えろ光地で Unleash the roar, claim the night. 矛響け夜を咲いて。
食材是自然的语言，风味是文明的历史。
An enemy has been slain.
可以打包到胃里。
An enemy has been slain.
Take the flight. 炎から生まれ飛び立て。
请求集合，
剁椒鱼汤，
收到。
Beyond the stars ignite. 星を越えろ光地で Unleash the roar, claim the
敌人消失，
night.
收到。
夜を咲いて。
随机抽取。 条弹幕，送出直播间
请求集合，收到。
羊肉抓饭，哼，谢谢原委。
おかしいよね。
深刻大道理不如小板栗。艰难暴君，
An enemy has been slain.
足不出户的美食，如何走向天
Shut down.
I stumbled through the shadows, a path of shattered glass. The night whispered my name, 길울잃은 것 같아. But hear the drum, it beats for me. 내 심장이 소리쳐. Find the right I'm still here. 꺾이지
发起进攻，
두려움도
坐标鱼塘，
defeated my broken.
An enemy has been slain.
生活不忙。
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
主宰暴君获得强化，炮车出击。
Your team has destroyed a
Winds
turret.
howled, the ground did shake. My voice was lost in
专家
screams.
效应，
Killing spree.
But embers glow beneath
Shut
the
down.
ash. 빛은 항상 숨어 있어. Feel the fire, it burns anew. 내 영혼이 불타.
坐标鱼塘，饭后活动时间。
Enemy has been slain.
集合，进攻暴君！
꺾이지 않아.
集合，进攻暴君！
再高端的食材，一口
Defeated my
集合，进攻暴君！请求集合，收到。集合，进攻暴君！
おかしいよね。
集合，进攻主
随
宰！
机抽取10条弹幕，
收到
集合送出直播间
进攻主宰
排行前10的新奇料理。
开始撤退。收到。
坐标鱼塘，招待晚辈。
You have slain an enemy. Double kill.
Stand again.
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
再高端的食材，一口也能吃掉。中棒牛柳，
Your team has destroyed a turret.
请求集合，
口感轻盈。吃饭喝汤，生活不忙。真是非好，不如加班了。
开始撤退。
生
开始撤退。
Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
开始撤退，
Down.
开始撤退，
An enemy has been slain.
break through the night.
技能不全，撤退。
No chains, no fear, just hearts that fight.輝け forever bright. To regret.
无法保鲜的食物可以打包到胃里。嘿，再高端的食材，一口，也能吃掉。
In the store. 嵐の中で立ち上がる
Your team has destroyed a turret.
In my veins.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
この熱き炎は消えない Shadows can't hold me down.
Has been slain. You have been
私
slain.
は抑えつけられない I rise, I fight 限界を超える力 I burn, ignite 燃え上がれ心の炎 Unbreakable flame, unshakable name 揺るがない魂が叫ぶ
An enemy has been slain.
食材是自然的语言，风味是文明的历史。
目標を見据えて Fear fades into the wind 恐怖は風に消える
深刻大道理，
大招还未冷却，从标记点撤退。主宰即将刷新，主宰即将刷新。
随机抽取10条弹幕，送出直播间排行前10的新式料理。
おかしいよね。
吃饭喝汤，生活不忙。晚餐加宵夜是解决烦恼的最佳组合。
The end is just the start 終わりは始まりに過ぎない Rise again
随
from
机抽取10条弹幕，送出直播
Your
间
team has destroyed a turret.
新式料理。
Your team has destroyed a turret.